So I grew up in a working class, like Mexican American immigrant community. A lot of the people that I knew went to community colleges.
Tighten them. See, that's the one
I'd say coming to any community college kind of changed my life.
Not all industries provide the entry opportunities and the career pathways for the young people we care about. So we went through a process as part of our strategic planning initiative to think about which industries in the Bay Area would have access points for young people and then provide the training opportunities and career growth to achieve economic mobility. So we started with a list of 6 industries, went through, met with partners, looked at the labor market data, and landed on manufacturing and skilled trades as the industry that will help us help young people.
What we wanted to do with this Intro to the Skilled Trades class is introduce students to a number of different trades so that within a shorter period of time, they can figure out whether or not it might be something they want to enter as a career.
We settled on manufacturing because it's a growing industry in the Bay Area that with some important post-secondary education and training and support, young people can pretty quickly build skills to start moving them out of minimum wage jobs and more into the $20 an hour, mid $20 an hour jobs that we're hoping that young people get.
What do you want people to know about you?
I'm very sweet and generous. I'm antisocial, but I would talk to you. I don't really have like a plan what I want to do in life. I just know that I want to be successful with whatever I do.
I graduated during the recession of 2008, so there weren't really a lot of jobs. So I ended up coming to Laney College to learn how to become a machinist and a welder. My mentors kind of asked me if I wanted to teach a class part-time, and then there was a full-time position that opened up, and I applied. Here I am. You know?
So the trades that we're covering in this program are automotive, we're doing machining, welding, industrial maintenance, quality control, wood technology, and engineering technician. Can we give them a short introduction to maybe help them make the decision that this is the one I like best, and let me try to move forward with getting more training in that?
I'm not even gonna lie, when we first met up, I was actually surprised that it was only 2 girls, me and another girl. But then at the same time, I feel like it's cool because it's like, ain't no female up in here doing this. If we in here and we're learning it and we end up being successful, exactly, a girl did it with a bunch of guys. It's easy.
Let's just say I might be welding y'all stuff in the future. Y'all need a fence done.
I'm like the oldest in my household, so I've always been like, you know, giving out an assignment or focusing on certain people's strengths and weaknesses and having them do what they're best at so we can move along with our assignment faster. Some of my weaknesses are definitely patience.
I don't know like what word is it, but like when something gets too difficult, I tend to like not try to do it no more. I'm trying to work on getting better at problem solving.
That was my thing. It was like I wanted to be a scientist so bad, and then I don't know what happened. Honestly, I don't know what happened with the science dream. It's just something about doing everything hands-on and creating something. Like you drive downtown, you could show your family while you're driving. Oh, I made this. I helped build this. I helped build this building and this. Like that to me brings more satisfaction. So
Before I got into this, I was in a shelter with my son, and my case manager just sent me this flyer to the program. I was like, hey, why not? And I'm glad she sent it to me because I would never have thought I would be doing some mechanical stuff. Like, I never thought that, but look at me, I'm doing it and I like it.
Community college system is essential in California for the kinds of work we want to do. It's the kinds of work where young people can go get a short-term certificate, stackable credentials where they can take some classes and build on other classes all alongside while they're working to help move them really into careers, our goal is to help young people get to $50,000 a year. So we think that Laney and the community college system can help us do that.
As the baby boomers retire, a lot of them are in these skilled trades jobs, and so we need more younger people to step into those roles. Some people are starting after 1 or 2 years of training in the $60,000 to $70,000 range, and then moving up from there as you gain experience and more training. We're seeing people in the 90 to 100,000 and more.
What I could see was, I could see them light up, like leaning over at the Toyota shop, leaning over the mechanic to see what the mechanic was explaining inside. The young people in this program were so excited about their experience. When they heard that New Door was having an all-staff meeting, they demanded to come to the all-staff meeting and talk about how transformative the program was for themselves.
In my experience, when you expect a little bit more from somebody, typically they pull through, right? They get a little bit more involved, a little bit more excited. I think they're really enjoying it. So yeah, I think they're just like starting to get into it.
We all here, we all in the same predicament, we all trying to level up. We gonna help each other. I feel like we growing as a family, we helping each other. Oh, you doing great. Well, what did you do?
I'm kind of leaning more on the wood technology. It's really cool when you're done with your finished product and you be like, wow, I made that. Like, I made a cutting board and I went home and my roommate was like, can I buy it off you? I was like, okay, I did good. That's a good enough compliment for me, so.
You're sitting there at lunch and they can go outside or look at their phone or do whatever they want to do, but they're, come up to you and ask you a question about this. That's what I enjoy about teaching, is when you see that spark and see people start to ask questions. Is an indication to me that they're interested and that we've kind of touched a part of them in their mind that says, hey, this might be something I want to continue doing.
Before I got into this program, I was just like, I don't want to be around nobody. But it's like, as soon as I got into this program, it was just like one of those kid moments where it's like, oh, I'm free, because then y'all have conversations, now y'all laughing, now y'all making jokes, now y'all sitting down freestyling with each other. Like, it's nice to be in new space and new energy. That's what I'll say.